Hi, I'm Ed Gudeman of Gudeman and Associates Financial Law Group. I'd like to talk to you today about exemptions under the Bankruptcy Code. Many people who are suffering from financial stress don't consider bankruptcy because they're relying on rumors and suppositions that are on the street that they're going to lose all their property. It's very unusual that anybody loses any property, particularly in a Chapter 7. And in a Chapter 13, you only give up property that you want to give up, if in fact you can't afford it. Otherwise, you're allowed to keep it. That even includes your homes, by the way. If you're current with your home mortgage or can catch up quickly, you won't even lose your home, although you actually will lose the liability to pay the mortgage note, but because the mortgage stays in place, you still have to pay for your home if you want to keep it. But you can keep it. And the reason for most of the protection that you get from the Bankruptcy Code are what we call exemptions. Exemptions are statutory provisions that cover your property and keep them away from your creditors. The creditor in a Chapter 7 or a Chapter 13 bankruptcy is primarily the trustee. The trustee is a governmental appointee of the Department of Justice who is assigned to your case to handle it. That person, more or less under the terms of the Bankruptcy Code, becomes the creditor, their attorney, and as I tell my clients, clothed with superpowers by the Bankruptcy Code. But they're just doing their job, and in many instances, they are not able to get any property because of these exemptions. These exemptions cover equity in a home, they cover equities in cars, they cover household goods, they cover a variety of other things. And if you don't have a lot of equity in your home under the federal exemptions, you can actually use a wild card to cover other things that are not otherwise covered specifically by the wild card exemption. So let's say you had a car and it was worth $6,000. Well, the exemption for cars under the federal exemptions is $3,450. So if you have a car worth $6,000, if you didn't have the wild card to cover it, you might have some unexposed value there that you might have to, in effect, kind of repurchase from the trustee. But, as I said, in most instances, these exemptions cover all your property. If you'd like to discuss this matter, give us a call at the numbers below, and we will set up a no-obligation consultation for you. So you can come in, speak with an attorney. If you decide to retain us, that's a good thing, because we make our living helping people here, and if not, there'll be no charge.